Alright guys, it's late. I'm going to push through this video. I want to say I've been working hard all day, all week, really all month. So that being said, excuse my fingernails too. I'm going to get to this bumblebee video. Alright, I'm going to go over the parts as I speak a little bit more. We have some finished parts, near finished parts. Still need probably a final clear coat. We'll look at those some more though. And I will catch us up from where we started to where we are. So as I separate these parts from somewhat finished ones to the ones we're going to work on next, the beginning of the series showed how to tear the figures apart, how to clean and prep them. We went to model cars, how to build, super glue, cut with a Dremel tool. We made it to spray painting color. We even made it to a base, well not a base, a first clear coat, which is what we have on the orange Chevelle. So this next few videos will go over wet sanding, small detail work, which I did cover in the model cars, the hand brushing part of the series. We'll go over that some more, and then final clear coats and final detail. So I have a lot of steps I do on these now. Alright, catching us up. So after the prep, tearing apart, cleaning, we sprayed the color. That's what we have on this other bumblebee figure over here. I'm doing him to the side at the same time, sort of, maybe, we'll see. So sometimes I'll tape these up. That particular piece I just sprayed the whole thing because I'm going to paint all this. Then after that step, we did the blacking out all the areas that we want dry brush silver, and of course the areas that we want black. And then we covered dry brushing. Let's see, here's one that still needs clear coat. You can see it's a little duller than the rest. And then that first clear coat after the dry brushing is pretty much where we're at on most of these parts. Except for these arms and this head I showed. These are advanced ahead to the hand brushing and even a clear coat over that. Alright, all that being said, we are in between clear coats. And on this particular leg that we're trying to catch up to where this leg is, we still need the first clear coat. So we'll use those parts as we go. And this one needs the first clear coat. I've already blacked out with the hand paintbrush and then did the silver. And I will probably add the tail light detail and do a black line, panel line right here. This is a piece that has a couple clear coats. Has a slight orange peel, so that will get a light wet sanding. So we'll save that for the very next video, along with this piece that has some trash in it. So this is the one I'll mainly show. See if we can get rid of this. Alright. And that one has one clear coat. Same for this one, which may need some touching up. And this, I need to paint the door panels black, I think. I might wait till the end so they stay a flat black. That way they actually look like real door panels. not real glossy. So I'll think about that one some more. I think I just made the decision though. And this piece is finished, but it also has some trash in the windshield. And yes, I clear coated the windshield. You don't have to if you don't want to go that far. If you're scared it's going to orange peel too much, you can tape it up. I'm going to wet sand that out and get a good gloss coat over it. These side windows, since they're separate, I probably will leave alone. In worst case, we can take some plastic polish and shine those up good. Didn't show the head, I'll show it again. That may receive one more clear coat along with the arms. So definitely leave these parts over here. The gun needs to be completely done. I really don't like the gun for him, so I'm not too worried about catching that one up just yet. Can always paint it later. Just want to get the figure done for now. This definitely needs some more clear coat. So there we are. I'm working on mainly these to get caught up to here. Move those out. Here's an area that was black plastic when we started, or gray, whatever this part was. And I know from experience, spraying this over it, excuse me, in the beginning would not have given us this bright yellowish goldish tint. So what I'm doing to get that shade on there, I'm actually hand brushing that up a few levels. I want this white, but white also presents a problem. It does not coat good along with the yellow, which is even worse, over dark. The gray, on the other hand, does, and then white over gray, much better. And then of course the yellow over the white will be nice and brilliant like the rest. Should match. Use the same color gray for his toes. That's two coats I think it was. I think we need we need a third coat of gray and then a black line, a wash, panel line wash around the edge. I won't go back over it, but we did in the past videos, the brushes. Of course, I'm going to use a thin brush for that. Going around there. Let's do it. Oh, my paints have been sitting. I use some pliers like this if I can't get my paint open. A little paint on the tip of the brush. I'm going to dilute it in my water just a tad. Wipe off the excess on my rag. Showed all that before. To go back in the series and catch up. Okay, I can't look through the camera and do that. Let me make sure I'm lined up. And I'll go for it. See it come out kind of a dark grayish since I diluted it in the water. And look a little more like a shadow instead of a hard black line. You can even drag your brush a little bit where it fades away more. It gives it a nice depth. And if you do it too heavy, hurry up and wipe it off the yellow because it's slick. It has, oh, I'm messing up there. We need the first clear coat. So there's a couple reasons for the first clear coat. So I'm glad I'm doing this on camera. One, this silver wants to rub off as we're handling it. And two, if I get those colors on the yellow we sprayed, it's much easier to wipe off the clear coat, or worst case, we can wet sand it off like we're going to do here soon. So let me set this down and back up. I'm trying to jump ahead too far. Even that's okay, I've panel lined all this. That's alright, because another thing, in between the clear coats, say this one has the first clear coat, has the blacking out, the silver dry brushing, then the first clear coat. Even the detail before the first clear coat. Now if that dry brushing is not heavy enough for me, I can go back, use a wider brush. I have an even wider one, but this one's perfect for getting down in the nooks and crannies and lightly dry brushing those edges a little heavier. And then do that and don't handle the piece and go clear coat it again. Go. And in between the clear coats also, we can add even more detail. So if we want some copper and gold, let's do it. Do it on film. That's the purpose of it. Bear with it. Bear with me. I wasn't ready for that one. I don't even think I have my copper or gold out. Oh, I have a copper. Let's just use it. It's right there. This may not be accurate, but let's see what we come up with. It's not much, but it's a good one. Hold on. Alright, I got some copper. And we have, I highly recommend the Model Master lacquer since we're using the lacquer spray and the lacquer